Donald Trump's security has become a topic of serious concern in recent months, particularly due to his ongoing public visibility as a prominent political figure and a candidate for the 2024 presidential election. Despite no longer being the sitting president, Trump's lifestyle and frequent public appearances present significant security challenges that require constant vigilance. This became all the more evident following 2 attempted assassination attempts in recent months. The most recent attempt, which took place at Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach, Florida, highlighted the limitations and vulnerabilities of protecting a former president engaged in personal activities. Trump has a well-known love for golfing, and it was during one of these informal outings that the latest incident occurred. A gunman armed with a scoped AK-47-style rifle was spotted near the property line of the golf course, attempting to position himself within shooting distance of Trump, who was around 300 to 500 yards away at the time. Secret Service agents acted quickly, firing at the gunman before he could fire any shots. The suspect fled the scene but was later captured by local law enforcement. The incident underscored how even a simple recreational activity like golf can expose Trump to serious danger. Moreover, it emphasized the need for enhanced security protocols during such informal outings, where the environment is less controlled compared to formal public appearances. This marked the second assassination attempt in just a few months, the previous one occurring during an outdoor rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Both events have raised significant concerns about the safety of Trump as a high-profile target. The fact that these incidents occurred in quick succession has led to increased pressure on the Secret Service and other law enforcement agencies to reassess their approach to protecting former presidents, particularly those like Trump, who continue to maintain a highly public profile. Despite the success of the Secret Service in neutralizing these threats, the vulnerabilities revealed by these incidents cannot be ignored. One of the critical factors in Trump's security challenges is the expansive, open nature of the environments where he often chooses to spend his time. Golf courses, with their wide open spaces and limited perimeter control, present a unique security challenge. Attackers can find hiding places and use long-range weapons, making it difficult for security teams to monitor every potential threat. The incident at the West Palm Beach golf course revealed the extent of these challenges. The gunman had positioned himself in bushes near the property line, equipped with a rifle, and had even brought a GoPro camera and ceramic tiles, suggesting a calculated plan to film the attack. Although the situation was handled effectively by the Secret Service, the event highlighted the need for more comprehensive protective measures in such vulnerable settings. Given Trump's status as a former president and current presidential candidate, his security detail remains substantial, but it is not on par with the level of protection provided to sitting presidents. This has led to criticisms from various quarters, including lawmakers who argue that Trump's security should be bolstered to reflect the heightened risk he faces. The political climate in the United States is more charged than ever, and Trump, being a polarizing figure, has attracted significant attention from potential threats. Expanding the security perimeter during Trump's public outings, even in informal settings like golf courses, has been suggested as one way to mitigate these risks. This would likely require public inconveniences, such as road closures and restricted access to certain areas, but experts argue that such measures are necessary to prevent further assassination attempts. In the wake of the Florida incident, the Secret Service has been commended for its swift and effective response, but the attack has sparked a broader conversation about the adequacy of security measures for former presidents. Some lawmakers have expressed frustration with the notion that Trump receives less protection simply because he is no longer in office. The fact that he remains a high-profile political figure and a candidate for the presidency should, they argue, warrant a higher level of security. Calls have been made for the Secret Service to receive additional resources, including advanced surveillance technology and more personnel, to better monitor open environments like golf courses. Despite these concerns, there is also the issue of balancing security needs with Trump's desire for public interaction. Known for his fondness for engaging with supporters, Trump may be resistant to any changes in his routine that would limit his visibility or require him to curtail his outdoor activities. This reluctance poses a significant challenge for the Secret Service, as they must find ways to protect Trump without severely restricting his movements or public engagements. It's a delicate balancing act, one that becomes even more complex as Trump gears up for the 2024 presidential campaign.